In this tutorial, I am going to give you my first self-use impression of Briogeo's Don't Despair Repair Mask and do a little style experiment. I will be reverting my hair from this week-old round brush blowout. To start, I am going to shampoo with Briogeo Rosarco Reparative Shampoo. It's a silky, soft, silicone-free formula with rosehip, argan, and coconut oil blended together for nourishing hydration and strength. Now I am going to apply the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Like the shampoo, this one is silicone-free and contains rosehip, an antioxidant that protects from UV and environmental damage, algae extract, which nourishes and strengthens hair, B vitamins to add body and improve natural luster for overall restoration, and almond oil to smooth the cuticle to help prevent frizz. Briogeo's research has shown that this mask can reduce breakage up to 81% after just 3 uses. It's designed for all hair textures, color-treated hair, or damaged hair. And because the reparative structure is plant-based versus being loaded with lots of protein, it is safe to use weekly. I just love the viscosity of this mask. It is super easy to spread, so you don't need too much of it, and I love that the scent is very light and sweet. The directions say 5 to 10 minutes for processing, so for normal porosity hair, that is the processing time. If you have lower porosity, you can add 10 minutes, or for high porosity, you can probably do around 5 to 7 and be good. I have medium or normal porosity, so I am going to do 10 minutes under my hooded steamer. If you do not have a steamer, you can cover with a plastic cap and sit under a dryer or use a conditioning cap. The use of heat will help with penetration for softer strands. And of course, after steaming, my hair is super soft and I can see my wavy curls popping through. Reversion complete. After rinsing out, I am going to use the Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I want the full benefit of the deep conditioning mask. That's why I used a shampoo and leave-in from the same brand. They're formulated to work together for the greater good. This leave-in is made with the same key ingredients and works to combat dryness, restore shine, and strengthen in preparation for styling. Now I am going to experiment a bit and install some large Bantu knots using Motion's foam wrap. I have no idea what this is going to do. I have never done Bantu knots on wet hair because my common sense is telling me that they will never dry. However, I am curious as to how they will be after some hours of setting and then diffusing the rest of the way. I chose a foam styler because it's the lightest form of styler and it's designed to dry faster than creams, butters, or gels. Also, I know Motion's is awesome for roller sets and gets hair nice and smooth without sacrificing volume. I'm using a rat tail comb to part to keep me somewhat organized through this. And then I'm using a Denman 3-row comb because it's specifically made for applying mousse and gel and things of that nature. And it's also very well balanced with resistance for a steady glide and detangling. And then I am using bob pins to hold my knots together. This, my friends, is how you figure out what you like and what will work for your hair. You try things. I have very low expectations for this, and if all else fails, this can easily become a top-notch bun, so I am not worried about it. I'm going to apply a little Agadir argan oil gel to lay these edges down, and then I'm gonna tie it up and lay it on down. It's the next morning, so let's see what we've got here. So far, the shape of these sections isn't too bad. And it's definitely still very damp after more than 12 hours. So if I wanted them to be completely dry, this would probably need another full day, maybe more. My hair is rather soft and smooth, so that is definitely a plus. I'm going to go ahead and diffuse this the rest of the way dry using some Chi Deep Brilliance Reflect Oil and my Ion ceramic dryer. digging this modified texture I have going on here. Would I do this often to my hair? No. My wash and go is more defined and I don't have to go to bed with wet hair. But I am glad to know how this works, so I can check it off my hair curiosity list. Once all of the hair is dry, I am going to style this up a bit. Using some Mielle Organics Edge Gel, I'm going to smooth my perimeter and make a large flat twist around the side and pin it down. I love how this edge gel is flexible but holds very well, not to mention it isn't sticky and doesn't flake. I won't even bother re-knotting this tonight. I'll just keep making styles until I wash it again. I am not all that picky about having perfect hair day to day, so this will get pineappled tonight and that's about it. After getting my first twist in, I'm going to take the remaining hair in the back and twist it up as well, pinning it above the first twist to create a side swept updo. Y'all know how I feel about my side swept dos. I live for it. So if you are in need of a good deep treatment to repair or prevent damage that isn't overly protein induced, this one is spot on and pretty darn good. You can find Briogeo products in store at Sephora or online at briogeohair.com. You can find more information, including links to everything used, in the About section below this video or by visiting MoKnowsHair.com.